Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Victoria 2 Pop Demand Mode. Although we live in 1914, we are currently playing in a very peaceful world where Iberia is the strongest nation in the world by far, and it's also allied with some of the greatest powers in the world, such as France, Austria-Hungary, the Soviet Union. I know it's a very peculiar alliance since they are communists and we are not, and the United States of America. By the way, we are not communist, we are not even interesting, so there are less chances of having rebels in our country. We are still a absolute monarchy, which is very interesting because it's not something common to see in this game, an absolute monarchy in 1914. Although there are some people now that would like to have not independence, sorry, but they would like to vote, or at least see the rich people voting. So 17.3% of the population, and it's increasing this percentage and not decreasing, okay, it's changing, is willing to vote. So I was saying that we live in a peaceful world, and now we have an international crisis. For what? Oh, that's a stupid crisis. There is an international crisis for the control of this colony here, Southern New Guinea. And yeah, okay, so we have to join it, of course. So there are two sides. There is Imperial Japan that would like to take control of this colony, and on the other side there is France. The North German Federation is probably going to support Japan. The UK is probably going to support Japan too. While Austria-Hungary is going to support France for sure. And we, of course, we cannot support Japan if on the Japanese side there are the North German Federation and the United Kingdom that are our enemies. As you can see, well, we don't have terrible relations with the North German Federation, but they are a strong country, and if they create Germany, they could become even stronger. So I would like to support France in this case and go against the United Kingdom and the North German Federation, but only if these two countries are actually joining forces with Japan. Otherwise, I will just don't care. I will just take a step back. In the last episode, to do a very quick sum up, I reduced the taxes for the poor people to 29%, middle class 27%, and 25% for the rich. So you can see the taxes in our country are very, very low. In fact, many people are able to buy luxury needs. Very good. This is very good. Interestingly enough, the rich people who pay the less taxes are not able to buy luxury needs, while all the other strata of the population can do that. Anyway, apart from that, we took control of Tripolitania in the last episode. We took it from Turkish, that was before there was a revolution. It was a proletarian dictatorship, then there was a revolution, it became a democracy, and for some reason we had a casus belli to take a colony from them, and we chose to take Tripolitania because there is some oil here, and we don't produce a lot of oil. Thanks to Tripolitania, we are now the fourth greatest producer of oil, but you can see the gap between Iberia and Austria-Hungary. I mean, Austria-Hungary is producing like 10 times, 9 times what we are producing. So even if Romania is in our sphere of influence, and soon also Mexico will be in our sphere of influence, we are not producing a lot of oil. We don't have access to much of the oil in the market. Likely we have good relations with Austria-Hungary. We also have an alliance, so we should be able to buy from them without too much problems. So we have some agitation in the parliament, and we could we can increase the population that is in favor of laissez-faire by 10%. Otherwise, people will gain some militancy. So I would say that we push for laissez-faire. It's fine. Always in the previous episode, we developed so many naval technologies, and we are still developing one of them. We have now the possibility of allowing the construction of airplanes. I think they can be useful in fighting in some battles, so this will be the next technologies that we are going to do. We are maybe about to lose, a country in our sphere of influence, but no, it disappeared. Oh, one correction from the previous episodes. I kept saying that the game ends in 1919, but no, it's actually not true. There are even technologies that are unlocked in 1919. So no, the game is gonna end in 1936. So when you are close to the historical Second World War. So we have still few years to play, but then if I realize that Iberia is too powerful and no one will defeat Iberia, never, I will stop the gameplay. But let's see what happens. Right now we have to decide if we want to support France. Austria-Hungary decided already to support France in this crisis. I would take their side too. And maybe Japan will accept to just end this crisis, otherwise there will be a world war just for that stupid colony. So let's go with aeronautics, as I said. And let's see what happens in this crisis. It doesn't seem that Japan is willing to just accept the French control of this colony here. But let's see, maybe they will change their mind. In the meantime, I want to improve our relations. Oh, Mexico is already at the maximum. Ecuador, we can increase our relations with Ecuador. We have a major discovery, so now our ships can go far from our coasts, and they will not die in the sea, basically. Well done, Gibraltar. So now we are assimilating the people in Gibraltar. As you can see, before the population was mainly British, now the population is mainly Spanish. So they changed culture, something like that. It's very good. We cannot say the same here in southwest England, where we have a very high militancy. There is a high chance to see these people revolting against the Spanish control. But I don't care. We have about 200,000 men here ready to suppress any rebellion. Let's see if we can join these forces. Not really. So we have over here, we have to split these forces. Just 1 second. Okay, now it's better. We can send them here. And there are also newcomers. Right? Oh no, it's just the army that I split. Okay. So yeah, we could lose again. This lovely Indian nation, they have so many rebels, this time Indian nationalists. They could win and create the first real independent Indian state. Because right now, all of these states are either under the Spanish control, well, only this one, or under British control. Apart from this state here, Jodhpur, this one is independent, but it's such a small state, you know, that it's not possible that they create India from that small state. Instead, it's really possible to have an Indian nation born from the state of Hyderabad. Yeah, it's likely to happen. We might lose some prestige, because they are in our sphere of influence. So maybe we can remove them from our sphere of influence. We will lose just 10 points of prestige and gain 1 point of infamy. I think it's better than the event that we would have in case of the Indian nationalists taking power in the country. And honestly, I don't want to send an army. I could send an army to stop them, but it's more convenient for us if the Indian nation is created, because you see, the British India is much bigger than what we have, what we control. So yeah, I would say that we remove them from our sphere of influence right now. And let's have a look at the crisis. Okay. Okay, so hold on. This is gonna be a real world war. Because just to take control over this stupid colony with some tropical wood, Japan and France are ready to fight one against the other. And Austria-Hungary and Iberia, it means us, are gonna support France, and then the North German Federation and the United Kingdom are going to support the Imperial Japan. Interesting, so we must be prepared for war. Like these troops here, I don't want to have them here because it's sure that Imperial Japan might attack this island of Formosa, and so even the troops there are not really safe. But safer than here in Vietnam, since there are so many British here. That's very interesting. We don't have transports here. And we probably don't have enough time to bring transports over there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. It means that we cannot move these troops from here to Formosa. How can we solve this problem? How many days do we have? 35 days. What if I tell these ships to go here? How long does it take for them to arrive? Is there a way I can know this? Maybe, yeah, 11th of May. And we are at the beginning of November. So it's gonna take 5 months to reach Asia. And we just have 35 days. So no, you stay here. What can I do with these people? Well, I can at least move these ships over here. And move them here so that they can fight in the mountains and have some advantage. But then I really don't know what to do with them. They have no chance against all these British. Maybe they can go here. I mean, he's probably gonna fight with us because he's a satellite. Let's see. Maybe China can grant us access? No, because they have very bad relations with us. Minus 118. Siam is in the sphere of England. There is really nothing we can do for them. Yeah. Nothing we can really do. We need to just be prepared for a war here. And we can start sending our troops over here to fight against the North German Federation. So let's do that. Let's send our troops at the border with Germany. The artificial intelligence is probably not intelligent enough to do something like that. But we are. I'm a clever boy. Okay. Are we prepared? Our relations with the other great powers. Canada is great. Let's improve it to 200. The United States, we even have an alliance, but we can increase our relations with them. Always a good thing. Yeah. We really must be prepared. We can keep some troops here. And if I can train another artillery in Europe, I'm gonna do it. And yes, we can. An artillery brigade from Lisbon. I just hope that our population doesn't push too much for democracy or, well, a constitution now that we are at war. So, the diplomatic negotiations in the current crisis have failed. It seems the field of battle will decide who is right. Japanese colonial conquest of southern New Guinea becomes the Great War. So, this is the Great War. It means that who is gonna win will have the bonus of Great War capitulation against the enemy, which means they will pay, the other countries will be forced to disarm and pay reparations to us. So like at the end of the First World War, and the Second one too. It would be great if we could call the US in this conflict, but we cannot, because we are not the leader of the coalition, so we cannot call neither the US nor Soviet Union, but it's okay, I think. So we have enemies all over here. We have the North German Federation, the United Kingdom with all their colonies here in Africa and in India, of course. Yeah, and Japan. Japan might also be problematic. So our allies are not at war. We have Sweden, Belgium, Serbia, Luxembourg, and the Empire of Brazil, because these are the countries that are allied with France, while those allied with me cannot join the conflict. So let's start spreading our troops in England, shall we? Let's go over here. And you, my friend, you will go here. You go here. I'm more interested in going to London and take London as soon as possible. And you can also start taking these territories. You can go here. It's very cool in Hearts of Iron 4 that you can like create a plan and then the troops are moving without direct order from you, while in this game you have to do everything manually. Let's decrease the speed of the game for a moment. And we can probably sphere Argentina. Yeah, we can. So Argentina is now in our sphere of influence. Cool. Here there is some fight against the British Navy, but we cannot leave our docks because there are so many British ships here. And yeah, we are not prepared for it. Right. I don't have... yeah, we are missing big ships, unfortunately. Let's go over here. The supply limit is higher. Let's see how it goes. For now we are winning all the battles in the UK. Which is already a good thing. And what about Germany? Well, we are spreading. Do we need to support the French here? Not really. They can handle this situation. Belgium would like to have military access, and of course we will grant them military access. So we are winning a series of battles, especially in the UK. I don't know if it's better to just do the siege, occupy the provinces, or first it's better to, you know, kill all the British forces, and probably it's better to kill them all and then start the sieging. Apart from here, that we want to take London, so maybe here it's better to siege the provinces. Anywhere here that requires our support? No. In theory, Austria-Hungary would like to have some support here, but we cannot send them reinforcements because they are far away. But we can start taking Frankfurt too, and then prepare these troops just to, you know, support if required. Okay, we are doing a good job here. Oh, many British are coming now. Interesting. We could send them to take London, but in this moment I want to fight them with all our strength and then occupy the cities. Yeah. A war? Another war? It's just a bug of the game. I don't know why. You need to support them. But look at this. 30,000 men are able anyway to fight against 70,000 British. Which is great. Oh, we can also build airplanes now. Right? Oh no, not yet. We don't have the discovery. We need more support here. These guys need some help. Now. Oh my god. Be fast. Come on. Kill these troops. Good. And now you go here. We are losing so many men in the battle of Shrewsbury. Here it is. Now we're winning that battle. It's very important that we win it. Situation in Germany. It's okay. We are taking some German territory. Overall, the war is going very well. France is even asking, is asking for the colony, of course, but is also trying to cut Imperial Japan down to size. I don't think it's useful because we already are in a great war, so there is a capitulation anyway. How is this battle going? Very well. We are much more organized. We have much more artillery that is firing on the British. We can do the exhibition. We'll gain prestige. Always good. We're losing some money now at time of war, but it's okay. We can afford some loss. You know what? I don't know if I should keep sieging Oxford. I think yes, but they need some help. Oh my god, there are so many British now. Have to cut this. Oxford can wait. Okay, this is a good victory. And now we can support our troops here. Oh my god. So many British are coming. So you know what? You go here. While you instead go over here. And you too. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. Is there a way we can win this? The Battle of Coventry? Coventry. I'm very bad with the names. You go here. Let's see what we can do. Not the best of the battles. Let's build tanks. Enemy of my enemy. Yeah, let's call to war everyone that can join. Zahidi? Which country is that? Zahidi. This tiny country is now at war. Anyone else that joined? Don't even see Zahidi over there. It's not at war. It's just our ally. But we cannot call our allies to these fights. This game, there are so many limitations that are very stupid, like this one. I cannot call my allies to this war because I'm not the leader of the alliance. But like if I have good relations with some countries, I should be able to just call them even if the leader of the war is France. I think that makes sense. Let's help the French here and Austria-Hungary here. And then we can take control of this province and push these troops to the front line. We cannot send reinforces to England because England is still the master of the seas. So there isn't much that we can do. So I think this is a good moment to end this episode because we are having these two huge battles here in England, and we should win these battles, but at the same time they are mobilizing, and so many farmers and laborers and general people in general in England are joining the fight against the Spanish oppressor, and they are killing a lot of our men. So it's not so easy as I was thinking. While in Germany we should easily win. It should be an easy fight because Germany is attacked by Spanish troops and French and Austria-Hungarian. So it should be fine in Germany. While here, of course, we are losing a lot of provinces. There is nothing we can do to stop the British. I just hope that Japan doesn't attack Taiwan, the island of Formosa, because otherwise we might lose these troops. And maybe also these ships. So, let's see how it goes in the next episode. Stay tuned.